to another episode of The Home Bun. I'm your host, Joey. On today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at Fallout 76, graciously bestowed upon us by the PR team at Bethesda. We got us a PC copy. Another of us got another PC copy, but we're not going to be playing in a team today. It's just going to be me with the boys. Speaking of the boys, let's take it to the couch. Colby.
I'm Colby. This is Emilio.
That's Emilio. I'm Joey. That's Colby. That's my keyboard. I'm going to sit here, and we're going to play this game, and we're going to talk about it.
Yeah, we are going to talk about it.
So let me just stand up real quick.
We have a good amount to talk about here.
Do a little bit of shift over.
I like how your perspective shifted.
I want to start this episode by saying I am having fun playing this game.
I am too.
So I just want my frame rate is silky smooth. What did I do? Okay, but that's just to preempt because we do have some complaints with this game so far. But it's a pretty good game.
Yeah, I will. A little.
Can you bring it up a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
That's good.
Perfect. Oh, I am thirsty.
You are very thirsty.
Okay.
I'll start out by saying I'm enjoying this game a lot. It is not on par with a full-fledged single-player Fallout.
So far, no.
But it's its own thing, and that's okay.
Spoiled biofluid. I don't want to drink that.
Yeah,
I do want some water, though.
Your vegetables, meat, and cooked food all spoil over time, I found out.
Wait, really?
Yep.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Look at all my meat and vegetables.
I know.
Well, I'm going to drop these guys.
I didn't realize it until I got a perk card that
drop those.
Said,
it makes it so your things don't spoil anymore.
Don't spoil 30% slower. And I was like, oh, I wasn't aware that was a mechanic.
Might as well eat while I'm here. All right, well, I got to drink some dirty water because I don't have any water. That's fine. I'll deal with the rads of it. But yeah, so this is Fallout 76. If you don't know what it is, but you do know what the Fallout franchise is, because I'm not going to explain the whole history of the Fallout franchise. Fallout 76 is a multiplayer take on the Fallout games that we know and love. Look, there's a little guy right there. I'm still hidden though. So I'm going to open up the map right here, and we'll start taking a look. So this is the game map. You can see that there are some other players here. So I've got Mr. JSC giving you a shout out. We got... Don't know what that is. Don't know how to say that person's name. And tune in to WGRF Grafton Radio.
That's the quest that's bugged that I was just talking about.
That is a lot of people there.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we can make that our objective for right now because since this is a multiplayer game, there's no kind of. Well, I guess there is kind of a plot, but it's a weird plot. Colby, why don't you talk about it while I find something to do?
So you start out. And I personally wasn't expecting any sort of story, and for the first couple hours, I was not impressed with what there is. Not surprised, though. Basically, you start out in a vault, it opens up, and...
Just real quick, should I go to the Morgantown Airport or go for the next journal in Vault-Tec University?
I go to the...
Equidistance. I can fast travel to the university.
I think the Morgantown Airport's just better to show off, because it's an outdoor environment.
Okay, cool.
So the story starts off, you are part of Vault 76, it's opening up and everyone's goal in the vault is to come back out into the world and start rebuilding society. You're the last one out of the vault, and you find out that the overseer, the person in charge of the vault, has kind of left messages saying she's not going to be following that directive. She's doing her own thing. And you go and try and find her and follow her trail. Very quickly, I was actually surprised. It shifts a bit. You start encountering these infected people called the Scorched, who seem like zombies, but they have the ability to use guns and firearms. And Joey and I both thought it was going to turn out to be it's a mystery. What are these things? And that'll be the whole plot of the story, but it turns out the Scorched are created by a plague that's spreading, and the story is about finding the source of the plague and stopping it from spreading outside of West Virginia.
Yeah, and that's pretty cool. Like, I think, now that I actually know what the story is, Emilio's joining us finally. Now that I know what the story is, I like what's there. It works for a multiplayer game, because it kind of, like, adds to the fantasy of, like, we're the up-and-coming settlers of this place, and we have to protect it and not leave.
Yeah.
So we have to stop these scorched things from, like, coming in and or leaving and killing other people, or spreading this plague type thing. Oh, so there's a scorched right there,
one.
just looking at me. Yeah. He's just...
Yeah, the Scorch, the AI for the Scorch is weird because they'll like stalk you for a bit before they attack.
Hey.
Hey,
Welcome.
I just shot the head off of a scorched up there that then fell so I could loot it, luckily enough.
I'm not as terrifyingly giant compared to you guys as I was the last time I was here. I am still gigantic, though.
Oh, here's another player. Hey, dude. Should I follow this guy?
So you mentioned it, but we graciously received this from a...
Oh, wait.
Oh, he's level 12.
Received
idea.
a copy of this game, the one that Joey's playing here, from a PR person over at Bethesda, and I don't know. I mean, are you enjoying it so far?
Yeah, me and Colby like preempted this by saying like, we may say some bad things about like some of the technical issues that are in this, but like we're both having like a pretty good amount of fun, and I think it's because it hits on like what I know me and Colby like enjoy a lot of the Fallout 4 like remodel of the Fallout games, which is just like exploring like environments that are cool and like finding like cool like things that are like hidden or building and like crafting guns and stuff like that. And that's like kind of right now all this game is just like finding like locations, exploring them, and like looting and shooting and leveling up your character.
Yeah.
But it's fun.
I won't lie, after we had received a copy of this and I had thrown it your way, I thought to myself, about 10 minutes into watching you actually get into gameplay, I was like, this doesn't look great to me. And then Colby showed up and I was like, God damn it, I really want to play this game.
Yeah. Like,
only because I want to play it with people.
Yeah, exactly. So like I played a little bit on my own last night and I was like, this is not the same as it was earlier when I was playing with Colby, because it was just like...
I'd like to say I don't think we're doing this game probably its biggest justice
by playing it solo.
Yeah, by
right
playing
now?
it solo for this stream. But
so maybe we'll do another like side quest or something.
Yeah,
where we'll play multiplayer and kind of talk over it.
Yeah, maybe.
I got a chef's hat.
So I played solo last night after you went to bed.
I don't want to make anything. I don't know why I stopped you. I keep moving.
I agree. Totally different experience. Definitely not kind of the main appeal of the game, but I was actually really surprised at how much it felt like a traditional Fallout game while playing alone. Like that sense of loneliness is there, the sense of like creepy, disturbing imagery is a lot more prevalent when you're playing just by yourself, and I had some cool interactions where I was just doing stuff on my own and a random person came up and saved me. And that was like a cool experience that I felt was better than just a normal Fallout solo experience.
Sure.
This might be somebody's camp up here, so I'm gonna look at that because there's just a turret sitting right there.
I'm actually gonna go check the audio levels on the game. I'll be right back.
Oh, I fell immediately back down the stairs that I was trying to climb.
So far it seems like the community... Oh no, it's not a camp.
Oh, okay, it's just a turret up here.
Yeah.
Can I destroy it and take parts?
I would keep it up, it's a friendly one.
Oh, that's true, yeah, it did help me out with that scorched guy.
The community
I'm going to turn the radio off because we might get
Oh yeah.
blocked.
Yeah, when we started it was playing Country Road, so that's all we needed. Yeah, the community's really nice so far.
Yeah, I think it's because all the haters didn't buy it.
Yeah, it's very true. Like, no one has challenged me in PvP yet. Joey got invited to like a group as soon as
Literally as soon as I started, somebody invited me to a group and was like, let's play.
My girlfriend Sam was playing it, started a character this morning, and before she left the vault, you create a character, you're in the vault, you leave the vault, and then you walk like, I don't know, half a mile to the first like story objective, which just teaches you how to set up a base. And there was just a high-level player like waiting there, and just dropped a full suit of power armor for her.
Which is like, I feel like in this game is going to be a major leg up.
Yeah. Oh no, Maria.
Poor Maria.
Now that you've found Maria, actually, Maria is a character that has been showing up in all of the audio files and like written letters that Joey has been finding
Gotcha.
at the various locations since starting.
I wasn't paying enough attention to the letters last night to like get names down because we were playing with...
Yeah.
That's actually one of the other weird things that like feels like this is definitely an experiment, is like a lot of the story is told in like
Audio
voiceover
files
logs
and
and
text.
audio files and text, but like when I'm playing with friends, it's really hard for me to concentrate on audio logs I'm picking up because I have their voices in my ears.
Yeah, like
And-
you're about to you're about to start this audio log, which is the main story. I will
Okay.
tell you, because I know exactly where you are. Around the corner to your right, there is another audio log that's like 3 minutes long, next to a door where inside there's another audio log that's like 3 minutes long, and I just stood here listening to them, not being able to like do anything.
Oh my god.
While I waited for it to progress.
Hawaii Princess in the chat says, play Wizards 101.
We're definitely going
We
to do
did
that one day.
last week, I think.
I think.
On
we
the
didn't
secret
stream it.
I think they shut that one down.
Yeah, that too.
Is this the 3-minute thing you were talking?
Yeah.
Well, let's just to give the viewers a sense of like what this game's like story is. Basically, let's listen to this and see what it says.
I think this is actually the audio log that
Morgantown.
I found was very interesting. But
I used to love coming here on weekends, taking flight lessons. Now it feels like I walked into a nightmare.
The nuclear apocalypse did happen.
Those scorched things are everywhere. I kept quiet. They didn't see me. I managed to observe them for a bit. Whatever this disease is, it seems to completely take over its host. The ones that used to be human, eventually they go rigid, like some kind of stasis. And if they stay like that for too long, they sort of burn out from the inside out. Vesuvius in reverse.
Oh, jeez. Come here.
I wondered what could possibly cause all this. And then I got my answer. It swooped down from the sky, reaching, breathing, protecting everything. We need to consider all our options.
Okay, I think it's. Oh,
Yeah.
no, it's still going on. Okay.
We find the source
No,
of the
okay.
scorch,
yeah, but that is the
wipe it from
gist
the
of
map
it.
before it can leave Appalachia.
There are these creatures called scorch beasts, which you might actually see in a minute. They tease one
Can't let the
that are spreading this plague,
looks like
and the
developing some kind of
overseer is trying to find where they're coming from and wipe them out.
pick up their work. You should
Gotcha.
Is Sam watching as on your account? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, a Steel Knight, for following. I think right in the beginning,
Ooh.
it must have been frozen or something like that.
Yeah. it was.
Okay.
Anyways.
So yeah, that's one of the audio logs, and basically because there's no human NPCs in this game, and that's one of the things that kind of changes it up from the old Fallout games, because there's other people in those, but they're not multiplayer. So in order to kind of balance it out, the only humans that you see in this game are players, and everything else you get, you are given from robot NPCs or from audio logs or from like reading a poster or something like that. Like I've gotten some quests from reading a note that I find or like seeing a poster on the wall or something like that. I don't know why I keep opening crafting tables because I'm not trying to craft anything right now. I'm gonna
Also,
keep
hold on. Go back to
checking away
that.
on this. Oh,
No, actually, I don't know if you can do it from there. If there's a scrap option at that cooking station. Okay. No, there's not.
Negative.
Never mind. Next time you see any sort of crafting thing other than a cooking station.
so this is one of those things that's probably going to be a side quest, I'm guessing. Mission to Abigail. Tammy, I know the mountains are dangerous right now, but we need to get a report from the Free States. The farmers are in a bad way, worried about the broadcast from the Brotherhood of Steel. So find someone that can get to Abigail's bunker up past the RR Megastop. Ask her the following, blah, 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 blah. Sounds like a quest.
A quest.
And apparently it's not. What a bummer.
Yeah, so like we were trying to play and just kind of blow through some of the early stuff, and we kept coming upon like corpses of dead characters.
Yeah.
And like there was one guy in a house that had like a 5-page letter on his body.
Yeah, there's just a lot of...
And meanwhile, Joey's getting like
information.
shot at outside, and I'm like, I don't have time to read this. I don't really understand why they chose... Like, if you're gonna make a multiplayer Fallout game, I know you can't make like a traditional story, but you gotta cut that down a bit so that people can digest it.
Yeah. Like, you can go back and, like, re-listen to tapes, but I don't know, it's weird.
Can you go back into Vault 76?
No.
Negative.
Did you guys take the Tapper holotape?
No.
Yes,
No.
I did. The Nuka Tapper. Yeah,
I
let's pop
didn't,
it in.
but it was in my
I don't
inventory.
actually
when
know
I
what I'm
left.
doing.
Oh,
right
they
here.
just
I think I'm
Yeah.
advanced training.
Hawaii Princess wants to
camps.
know how much they have to donate to make Colby and Joey kiss.
I'll let you set that goal, bud. Dispense
think on it.
rations.
This isn't our extra live stream, so we'll let you know. It'll be
What's happening right now?
an
What am I
extra
doing?
life.
Listen to Volunteer Training Camping
Cool.
101.
Yeah,
Did
so
I
I
get
think
a tape?
you have a tape in your inventory now.
Okay. See, in the upper right corner, those are all the missions that I currently have, either from picking things up or from, getting it from robots, basically. Let's go over to Hollow.
Jake said this is for them, not charity.
I guess it is a charity.
Volunteer Group. Advanced Training. Camping by Miguel Cardero. Robot Programmer Extraordinaire.
What's down there?
Part 1.
It's just an exit from this building because one of your objectives are outside or whatever.
Now that the
Gotcha.
So you can keep exploring in here for a
world
bit.
stay safe.
I've looked around a little.
There might be power
Did you guys
armor.
talk about?
There might be power armor in here?
There were power armor stations back that way. I just
Oh.
don't know if there's a... No, there's no suit.
I was
Yeah.
out for a sec, but I'm assuming y'all talked about like why, or like what Vault 76 is, and like why you're out.
Not
so
at all.
early?
Yeah.
I kind of did. I said that
Oh, okay.
they were like supposed to rebuild.
About your defense.
Or, like isn't Vault 76 supposed to be like the cream of the crop of people,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
very smart people, and
Yeah.
From different
Which
backgrounds.
feels weird because I roleplayed for the first 4 hours that I played this as Ed from Ed, Edd and Eddy.
yeah.
I can probably pull up a photo of my original character.
You can. Hit Z.
What does your
Go to
character look
photo
like now?
gallery.
Hold on. So this was my first photo that I took as Ed from Ed, Edd and Eddy. This is the first photo of me and Colby that we took together, and this is one I took last night with my new character. So the best thing about this game is that you can keep your character but change their appearance at any time.
Now come to my camp.
So I made.
I was
me.
really hoping it was just going to be Ed again.
Oh,
for
no.
some reason.
Honestly, really just this spitting image.
It's basically looks like the default from Fallout 4.
With a bigger nose and a
Yeah,
beard.
with a bigger nose and a beard. But we're working it, boys. We're working it.
Yes, the sexual tension is palpable. You're right, Jake.
All right, what's out here? I do want to see if there's anything.
It's my sexy raspy
I mean,
voice because it's cold.
someone's got to make this show entertaining, right?
Hey, listen. No, I crack lots of good jokes. I don't think there's anything in here worth my time, except for a lot of
right here.
crafting tables.
Go to this, hit R.
Oh, I
hit
just
scrap.
did that at the other one.
Oh, did you scrap all your junk?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Oop.
I was gonna say that's something the game doesn't tell you, but in this game, because you have limited inventory in your camp, you have to scrap all your junk. You're just gonna be totally over encumbered
Gotcha.
immediately.
So this is another weird change that they made. So the perk system's totally overhauled in this game. So in the last game, every time you level up, you can either add points to your special, which are your skills, or you can add points to perks that unlock for each point you have in your special number.
Yeah.
So now they have the special numbers, but instead of choosing perks, you get You get perk cards. So I have, this is my score at the top. And that score lets me have a certain number of cards based on how powerful each card is. So I have a 3 charisma, so I have 3 level 1 cards, each of which is a different perk. So I get more damage and energy resistance for the more teammates I have. I get bonus experience for my whole team when I'm in a team. And I also, my hunger and thirst grow slowly when I'm in a camp.
And how do you get the perks?
When you level up, you get a perk pack. So you
Well,
open your. Well, I think
So
there's a chance to get
every
a perk
level you can choose one perk card, and like based on your level, there's a certain variety of them.
Yes.
And then every 5 levels, you get a perk pack,
Gotcha.
which is a randomly generated set of perks.
Wait, you have an extra unused point in endurance.
back. Yes. So,
But
I can
you
put
have
one
an
of these
extra
in.
card,
I
yeah.
didn't think about that actually. Thank you. All food satisfies hunger. I'm going to do that actually. But so, I'm bringing this up because I'm in front of a computer. So before in Fallout 4, you would choose a hacker perk and upgrade that. Now the hacker thing is a card, and you have to upgrade this card in order to be better at hacking.
Yeah, you have
And
to get
so certain
duplicates of that
things
card and combine
require
it.
a certain skill. So this requires skill 1, and I have skill 1, so I'm going to use it and get in.
What's the
It's still this minigame, too. It's still this minigame, this holdout from Fallout 3 that I don't know if
you
anybody likes, but I've gotten decent at it.
I enjoy it. I've gotten decent at it too. I feel like this iteration of it is, for some reason, way harder than it has been in the
I
other
got it
games.
on the second click.
Yeah, okay. Now my point is just destroyed.
Oh man, my atomic score point isn't 420 anymore
Oh,
because I
no.
solved the challenge.
You gotta spend.
So
Restart.
We'll check in on that in a second.
gotta make an alt?
Gotta make an alt. So when I'm back out of here, I'll show the challenges and what the rewards and stuff are. Actually, I want to check out this
What's
room I
the
unlocked first.
What's the in fiction reason for playing cards giving you abilities?
So I
Totally
want to
take it.
say there isn't, but the first level up you get in the game is you literally pick up a physical pack of perk cards.
That's weird. Wait. Oh, I thought that was gonna be like an ID with like a dev's face on it.
Yeah, that'd be real good. You got to get the Ultra HD pack in order to see the face,
Oh,
though, which I don't have.
It takes way longer to load into a match when you have that on though.
Yeah. Stingwing meat.
How long did it take you to boot this game up?
I had to restart the game earlier because it took. We were like, it's not gonna like 8:45 and we'll load in, and then like 8:50, I was like, I'm gonna restart it because it took 10 minutes to load and we didn't get to the game, and then I restarted it and it immediately got me in.
Do you have this installed on a solid state? This is
No.
on PC, by the way.
I have this on a hybrid drive.
Okay.
Hello,
How many
vendor.
gigs is this?
48.
Not huge.
No, not huge.
All right, let's
By
trade.
modern standards, at least when Red Dead was 99
right.
gigs.
Yeah.
Which we have.
I'm used to it. I play MMOs.
We all have Red Dead. We just, not to change topics super hard, but I was thinking we should like show it off, but I just didn't know in what capacity. So
Yeah, it's
Mining
hard
helmet.
too when we're all at different points in the story.
Yeah.
And you don't want to.
I mean, I can just reload one of my earlier saves if we want to do
I
an
have so
episode.
many save
Um,
states.
I have actually gone over a lot of them though, so probably won't
So
work.
even the people that like this game have a lot of complaints already about certain aspects. One is that your stash, which is shared between like your camp and like anytime you find a
15,
stash box,
40.
has a very low limit, so you can't hold any of the cool, unique stuff you get.
Yeah.
Very quickly, you just run out, and then, like, if you find a cool gun, you're almost always going to have to just force to leave it because you can't carry it. And also, the economy, the caps economy,
I kind of want to buy this, but it's real
people are
expensive.
saying, like, is
I'll find it.
wildly unbalanced right now.
Yeah, like I was
Is
just
it,
selling
like,
guns
is
for
it
like
hard
2
to
caps.
get caps, or is it really easy?
It's really,
really
hard to
hard.
get caps. Like, I'm pretty sure.
That mining helmet that gave me
Yeah.
no stat bonuses was 120 caps. I've played this for 5 or 6 hours. I only have 157.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you go back, and you can fact check me on this, but like selling a gun gets you like no caps. It gets like 20
Yeah,
caps.
I sold just like 3 guns just now and got.
And a single
not a lot.
stim
I
pack
do need some
apparently
water,
is like
actually.
90 caps. A single like first aid.
Jake just dropped the Steam link for Wizard 101 in the chat. So.
Stim pack, 96 caps.
Yeah, that's whack, dude.
So I don't know. It's weird, and you have to use
I guess
caps
the-
to fast travel and relocate your camp.
Does this guy not sell water? Am I gonna just die of thirst in here?
You can collect water
You're
in
always
any
thirsty.
water source.
Oh yeah, you're right.
The
I'm leaving this place.
You
There
do.
he is. It's my
great.
favorite part of this game.
I love that you didn't even take the ID picture because you accidentally changed the view and just took the picture. And
Yeah,
were like, let's go. When Joey first got the game installed, he was streaming a bit of it on Mixer, and we were all watching. And
Daddy's first stream.
Daddy's first stream, yeah. You did it. You're
It was very easy.
You're truly a man of
You're
2018.
I even had a fade-in image to start the stream. I was gonna play music, but then Jake was yelling at me. He was like, "Why am I looking at a still image and not Fallout?" It's like, because I'm trying to do a professional stream.
I don't even know he wants to see Fallout. He's so obsessed with
just-
Wizard 101 right now.
Yeah, it's true. Dude loves Wizards.
I was thinking about playing some Fusion Fall later.
Oh man, that's a blast from the past.
I'm glad you played that game because
Yeah,
I did too.
it was a
I
fun
played it in
game.
the hospital when I was
Ooh.
dying.
I didn't mean to do that. I mean, I did, but not as well as I did. Okay, let's find some. Oh,
Okay, I remember there being some
Wait, there's a melee button?
some language
Yeah,
about. Wait, show VATS off.
oh yeah. Hold on.
Oh, actually, I was gonna say this. You have the like perk where you can select different body parts in VATS.
Yes.
I haven't gotten that. I don't know how it works. Can you show that off? If you can.
Yes.
Play Whittle Tree Adventures. Oh, this is weird.
So it is still useful. So you target different. So you move your targets with Z and C. So if there are a bunch of targets out here right now, I would do that. You move the mouse wheel to select body parts.
Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna have to like drag my mouse to like a
That was
mirror.
kind of cool, actually.
Yeah,
I
so-
think the first time I saw this, when people
Like,
were talking about it in the beta.
When you hear about it, you're like, it sounds bad, but like if I'm just like sitting here and like I use VATS on somebody, it works the same way. It just doesn't slow down time, which is fine because it still is doing what I wanted it to do. Uh-oh.
There was some language
Uh-oh.
in the pre-release for this
God, get up.
about talking about like professions and stuff like that. Is that
Yeah.
stuff in this game? Like,
As far
you
as I
be
can
a
tell,
trader?
no.
You
Well,
can kind of be a trader.
trader.
Well,
You
like
can.
people were like talking about. I thought I remembered like hearing development talk about. Oh, you'll be able to be like an armor smith or something like that.
So I
Like,
think that's the point of the caps system and buying from vendors being wildly expensive right now because you can make your own stim packs and sell them to other players
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Like anything you make, you can sell to the
oh
other
man, I
players.
just want to be like
Stim
the,
pack
the
daddy?
the
Like-
med guy. Yeah,
just
I
go,
want to
"What meds
be
you
the
need?"
chem dealer.
Yo, man,
Yeah,
you need
so-
some meds.
Meet me by the metro station in the corner.
Yeah, so starting off, you can like make a few rudimentary things via the crafting system, but
There's a
for
vendor?
you have to find recipes and plans in the world that unlock additional
Here's my
crafting
stash.
options. So you can like if you find, and you can only read them once, but you can find duplicates. So if you find a recipe for like a very potent healing item,
Sure.
you can then sell that recipe or just like craft them yourself and then sell that item, which other players wouldn't be able to get easily. So there is that.
That feels
But the-
very early WoW to me.
Yeah.
Like I didn't play WoW, but like you would like I don't know, like you go to certain people. You still do actually.
Yeah,
kinda.
we're like, hey, I need you to make this gem for me.
Yeah.
And it'd be like, okay, yeah, but to buy all the materials, I need 10,000 gold.
That's cool.
The
Yeah.
issue with that system right now is that is not you becoming a like chef, a mogul chef is not based on you speccing into
Cooking.
a profession. It's hey, have you gotten lucky enough to find a good
Yeah.
cooking recipe?
Yeah, see, I'd prefer the former over the latter
Yeah.
for sure. Like, I don't
so
know, go full RPG with it.
Yeah, I feel early on that might be a thing, but it's gonna die off really quick unless.
From what I've played of this game, like I like it. I think it'll be really cool in like 6 months.
Yeah.
They already announced apparently like the day before release because this game was out for like open beta for a bit, so they knew some of the systems were getting criticized.
I'm gonna
They did
die of
announce
thirst.
like they are already coming out with like big free changes to or improvements to like the crafting and building systems.
Well, they
wait.
better. I don't.
You can use the bobbleheads.
Oh yeah, I was gonna.
That's
I
so
found out what they
dumb.
do. It gives you a buff for an hour.
Oh, I just used both of them.
Well, we're here for an hour.
All right, well, I'm going to be buffed up, ready to go.
Big buff daddy Joey.
Oh, man.
Man, you
well.
really just jumped right into using those bad
Yeah.
boys.
Well,
huh?
I just clicked it. I didn't know what it did. And then I thought it just permanently applies it. I'm trying to find things to drink.
Yeah, nuke
I
control
mean,
works.
quantums don't do anything other than give
Yeah,
you-
they give you water, bro.
And health. Oh, they
Well, I'm
give you a
saying
lot
they're
of
not
health.
like they're not a collectible like they have been in the past.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
I'm trying to do this objective, and it's apparently up here.
This game looks nicer than I expected it to. This game looks nicer than 4.
Oh, it definitely looks nicer than
Yeah.
4. I will say that all of the visual like updates they've made for this engine, like it looks good. Except for they have like it looks like they slapped an E&B shader on and didn't change any of the presets.
Yeah.
Because like whenever you see like a bright light, it like does the classic like J.J. Abrams like oh my god lens flare effect, but on like trees and on like you. Like if you walk into like a bright light in third person, you get like freaking rays coming off of you. Like it looks pretty gaudy. Like
Is there going to be mod support for this?
there kind of already
Sort
is.
of.
People have made interface mods for this, and I'm hoping. So they've said that when private servers eventually come out, which they are eventually, you'll be able to mod it and do whatever you want. I think they haven't said like an official stance right now because people are making interface mods that make like sorting your stuff a lot better. But they haven't banned anybody for using that, but they also haven't said, yeah, that's fine, like do that.
Have you used the alternate view for the Pip-Boy yet? That's great. That's very... Have you used the alternate...
there's an alternate view?
Yeah.
Yeah, if
Open up your
you
Pip-Boy and then
hit
hit
V, I
V.
think.
And now you don't have to do the animation to open your Pip-Boy anymore.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I like that.
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure after you activate this, you're gonna get a cop outfit, which I want you to wear.
Yes.
Yeah.
Inoculation
third-person
project
view?
announcement, yes.
What was that?
That's a third-person view.
Folks,
Yeah.
I've got some exciting news to share. As you all know, Dr. Hudson has been continuing her research in the lab at AVR Medical. Well, she just reported in to let us know that she's made a significant breakthrough, and it looks like an inoculation against the scorched plague could soon become a reality. Let's all keep our fingers crossed and make sure to do everything we can to help Claire complete her work. Our very survival depends on it. Scorched
I wish
research.
my
that's a lot.
terminal
Yeah.
monitor was was leather daddied out.
Yeah, that's
I can
pretty
just
whack.
I can summarize this if you don't want to actually like sit here and read it all.
I don't. Not on stream.
The scorched beasts started appearing, which are giant mutated bats that
Yeah.
breathe fire. They're basically dragons.
Gotcha.
The Brotherhood of Steel was in this area and encountered them and basically got wiped out and had to retreat. And they came back and told everyone, "Hey, there's these fucking dragons attacking us." And everyone here was like, "You're lying. You're just trying to get like respect. Like, yeah, you fought a dragon. Cool." And then the
Yo,
plague.
Look at this pistol I just got.
Yeah, that's very good. The plague spread to this area, and everyone started believing them, but the Brotherhood of Steel had already retreated,
Classic.
and basically the plague wiped out all of the people who had settled
okay.
in this area.
So this flashing icon right here is a Fallout 76 public event. So these things will pop up, and if you go to this place, this one has some weird, I don't know what this objective is.
Don't go to that one. Trust me.
The one that we did last night was, this farm, all of the robots that run the farm went haywire. And you need to kill their supervisors and then reset their code so that they stop targeting humans.
Have you seen any
Very
organic
straightforward.
NPCs? Colby and I were talking about this.
No.
So I was watching Giant Bomb's coverage of this game, and they saw one super mutant vendor,
Oh.
and I
Well, that's
thought that
neat.
was interesting.
I'm going to go.
What in the lore dictates
What in the
whether-
lore?
What in the lore? What in the lore dictates whether a super mutant is like friendly or not?
The original super mutants or whatever, the ones that were
So-
created in Fallout 1 and 2,
With
and
the,
Jared
like-
probably knows this better.
Yeah.
Those are the like intelligent, potentially friendly ones.
Right.
The ones from Fallout 3, which is what everyone like knows super mutants as, unless you played New Vegas in the modern day.
Right?
Yeah.
Ah.
Those were an attempt to recreate super mutants,
Sure.
but they couldn't retain their intelligence, so they're just mindless beasts.
Oh, I'm getting wounded.
So everything on the East Coast is just mindless, hostile super mutants. And everything on the West Coast is intelligent superhumans.
New California Republic.
Yeah.
So like a lot of people when this came out, or when footage for this game started coming out, people were like, "Yo, super mutants before the Master? Get your lore straight." And to be honest, I don't know enough about the lore to know if they're right or
Yeah,
not.
I have no idea.
But I also think that's the worst kind of.
I would play the shit out of full remastering of 1 and 2. Those games are great. If you've never played Fallout 1 and 2.
Fallout 1 is an extremely boring game. Fallout 2 is
amazing.
real good.
Yeah, but 1 and 2 are still better than, what is it, Brotherhood of Steel?
Oh, like the PlayStation version?
It's like its own. That was a PC game. Remember? I've
You
got
ever
it.
play
I've got it on
Fallout Tactics?
CD-ROM.
You ever play Fallout Tactics?
Fallout Tactics is the worst Fallout game ever made.
Yeah, dude.
I still think 1 and 2 are better than Tactics.
Who
2 is amazing.
Who was just fighting?
Somebody
I
was
saw laser rifles, or like a laser blast going on.
Maybe you had somebody helping you. How many people are in the servers?
There. I think it's like 12. There is a Protectatron here that is part of that quest for the guy Miguel.
Well, I'm right here. I'm standing on the marker.
Yeah, he's over. I think he's directly to the
your
left of you, right there.
Huh.
Yeah. Next
Mr.
to Miguel.
Fluffy.
This is actually over to the right is where my camp is set up in my game right now.
Gotcha.
Really rotten, Miguel. That Abel will stop by and grab your bones, but no such luck.
That's some good dialogue. I like that.
Enough that I am tethered to an invisible point forever, but the nickname
This character
so
hums at the end of this conversation, and I've never heard a robot try to hum, but it is unnerving.
Like,
Whoa.
Well, no, we're not getting there.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting that humming dialogue now. Where did you
What
come
level are
from?
you right now?
I am level 7, I believe.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Hey, melee weapons are surprisingly effective
Really
in this
good,
game.
yeah.
Hey,
Hey, you have a friendly...
Mr. JSC.
I'll tell you what. You play a full melee build in any Fallout game, you're about to have the best time of your life.
It's like this game really kind of encourages it, because when you start out, you
Don't have a lot of ammo, I imagine, right?
No, you don't have a gun when you start.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you have to like travel to
Where'd
the
they
first
go?
town and fight your first group of Scorched using melee only.
Well, like, also, melee weapons don't require you to have anything but the weapon, whereas
Yeah.
guns require you to have the weapon and the ammunition. So
Yeah.
it's, and I imagine that with the economy the way it is, it's probably
Yeah.
more difficult to sustain having guns.
Yeah, so you can craft ammo in this game, but you need ingredients including like gunpowder.
Can you show off the store?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm s-
I gotta talk with that guy. Fight me, dude.
so odd to see humans.
Fight me, dude.
The
You gotta. It's like a slap mechanic.
way.
You have to shoot them, and then they have to shoot you, and then you have a full-on
Are
fight.
you in pacifist mode? Or are they in pacifist mode?
You're only
No.
in pacifist. You can turn it. I think it's taken off when you hit level 5.
Yeah.
And then you can turn it back on.
This dude is not interested in fighting you at all.
I want to see you kill Mr. JSC.
Living the dream. Right, Miguel?
Yeah, I want to kill him. Oop, I didn't want to take that, but I did. Great. Come on, you wimp. Yeah, whatever.
PvP in this game is kind of lackluster right now.
Is it because no one's doing it?
That, but also...
What? Where? I didn't know that would be there.
Yeah. Also, like if you actually kill someone, you get a couple caps, and then you can pick up whatever junk items they had on them
Oh.
for crafting materials.
2 minutes to
Whoa.
But that's it. And then if you kill enough people, like you get a bounty on your head. But
this camp in
killing people isn't lucrative.
199.
As Joey was telling me, and then I heard a little more about it today. There are factions in the game that I haven't encountered yet. You can pledge to a faction, and they've already promised to implement like faction PvP. But I don't
Which
know
sounds
how-
great.
Yeah, I don't know how that'll work.
I want to
but-
join
I
the
feel
cult
like you
of the
should do that.
Mothman.
I feel like you should implement that when your player base is probably at its highest, which is going to be launch week. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to see as much attendance for that.
They're going the siege method.
Yeah, the game's
It'll be
gonna
great in 4 years.
It'll be great in 4 years.
All
gonna be
I'm
huge.
trying to search this guy's terminal for some schematics.
Hey,
I could show off the camp building stuff too.
Yeah. Go grab the schematics because this guy actually teaches you how to build a generator.
Gotcha.
we covered Siege like 10 episodes ago.
Yeah.
That game's still great.
Yeah,
It's
it
still
is.
great.
Like
Still
player
play it.
base, still horrible.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Man, since they banned everyone that was using expletives and racial slurs, the only people left are the worst of the worst who know how to game the system and not get reported, or like not have the auto mods.
Or try and bait other people into
Yeah.
using racial slurs.
So like, there's less of them, but it's just.
Oh no, I'm not using. Get me
no.
off the computer!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Hit escape, see if anything happens. Oh
And
no!
now this is
Hold tab.
Now this
Hold
is
tab.
reminiscent of a Fallout 4 bug.
Oh no!
Critically injured.
I mean, worst case scenario, you just come back and pick up your junk.
I'm giving up.
That's it.
It's kind of a best case scenario.
And yeah, and you can just choose to go to a location.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
So if somebody's griefing you, you can be like, nah.
Yeah, you can
and
just
teleport
teleport away.
across the map. All right. All right. All right.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
Thanks, dude.
Which
Where'd my
it's
body
convenient.
go?
It's convenient that there's like no penalty for dying really, and there's no benefit to PvP, so people aren't gonna grief you. But at the same
Oh.
time, like,
I just can't open my map now.
oh,
So that's good.
that's not.
Want to
great,
give her a good old relaunch once you get your shit back?
No way, dude. Relaunch?
though.
Get it out of here.
Yeah, but it feels kind of like they weren't ready to fully commit to like a. And I think they were talking about this beforehand, that like they're willing to adjust these things based on player demand. But like it feels like they weren't fully ready to commit to a game like Rust, where like there's full-on PvP, you can mess around with people,
And you can drop all your stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
you
Make your
can
dick
lose.
as
I would
big
be
as you want.
into like yeah. No, you can't change your dick size in Rust.
Oh, right.
The dick
Is that
size
like
in
your
Rust is
Steam
based on your
library?
Steam ID,
Yeah.
and it's randomly generated, and so is your skin color.
Oh.
So yeah, so
cool.
you're not allowed to choose how big your dick is in Rust. I would love to see a hardcore PvP server for this game.
Yeah. I
Like
think it'd be
where
cool.
like the survival mechanics are all there, the camp mechanics are all there, but like if you are killed by another player, they can just take all your stuff.
Yeah, but if you pre-order, you can get the canteen that auto gives you water for free.
That was the worst pre-order bonus I ever got, because it just meant that,
Hardcore mode didn't matter.
well, hardcore mode didn't matter, but also you just got like a notification on your HUD every 3 minutes.
You have drank water. What am I doing here? Search
Schematics.
Miguel's terminal for schematics. Oh, I did it.
Wow. Checkpointed.
All right. Tentative plans. What's next?
Just go back to that guy. He'll be
Give
build a
holotape
generator.
to Miguel's Protectron. Huh.
Did you grab your
What?
stuff?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I did it.
Something
I
ain't
think
right.
the server might not be responding well.
Oh, I can open the
Oh.
map again.
Yeah, just
Have
turn
you had
that
any
in.
connection issues, Colby? Or Joey?
I have not, other than loading in today.
I did last night, and I was telling you about this a little bit beforehand. I got disconnected from the server like twice in the course of like an hour last night. One time I was inside of a building
Thank you, Matt.
fighting a boss, or like a legendary enemy, and I was level 10, I think. I was in there for a while. I probably leveled up a couple times. That might play into this. But I was fighting it, and it was, I think, level 8, and I was level 10, and I killed it really easily. And then before I could loot it, I got disconnected from the server. And when I reconnected, I was outside the building. I went back inside, and the enemies were all level 16 now.
Yeah, that's weird. I'm gonna fast travel to my camp so I can
You're
show
just
this
like
off.
bubbling into a different like area, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't know. I don't
don't
know how
know.
scaling works, but
Um,
I am now out of healing materials because I had to brute force my way through that.
My timing's all messed up because we started late. How far into this are we, and how much longer do we have? We start at 8:50.
Yeah, so we have 40.
Okay. Do they know that they can close around us outside?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Because we're gonna be here for a while.
Yeah, it doesn't put you right in your camp; it puts you near it. So it's over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have 40 minutes. I don't know
Gotcha.
why.
So this is the camp, or my camp rather. The kind of holdover from Fallout 4 is the building mechanics, but obviously they needed to multiplayer it. So you can build your own camp, and just for these purposes, I will move it. Nope, I will not.
Oh, you could have moved it back where you were.
Well, I didn't want to spend the money to do it. Or do I have to spend the money to do it?
You
here
have to
too?
spend the money regardless.
Well,
Womp, womp.
well. I'm glad I put that machine gun turret down.
Yeah, so building is scaled down significantly from
Yes.
Fallout 4, but because like you can move it around to different places, there's been a lot of confusion from people who haven't been playing it. That like people were thinking that like if you put something down and then you disconnect, or you
It'll
like leave,
stay there.
well, people think it'll disappear. That's what people were saying. Your camp will stay where it is unless you join a server where someone else has a camp set up in the same spot.
Right, because I logged off and then came back and my camp was in the same place that
Yeah.
I had put it before.
If you want to move your camp, it does pack
just build
everything up, and it'll be under like a stored section. You can pull it all out without having to spend the.
You like my table and chairs that I set up?
I do. The building materials again, it'll have no cost.
Stop looking at the camera, you weirdo.
It's because Matt's giving us big stickers.
Oh,
Thanks for
thanks for the
following, Matt.
sticks, dude.
Also, you guys mentioned at the beginning of this stream, you guys said history of Fallout.
Yes.
I wonder if there's going to be a history of Fallout video over at GameSpot, or if there already was one. Who knows? I don't know anything, but I would love that.
Oh, let's put that right there.
Can't remember.
Maybe
if they've
Jean-Luc
done
made one for 4.
I can look it up.
No,
real quick.
wait, 4 came out when I was
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
a senior.
4
He
came
didn't
out a
work there
while
yet.
ago. I don't think they did, but they might have. Look it up real quick.
Ooh.
If you like
Yeah.
Bethesda stuff, watch Danny O'Dwyer's No Quip documentary on Bethesda. And this game specifically. Now this is
Now this is building. I'm just trying to show off a little bit of like, they did improve the building a little bit, but it's
didn't
pared
stuff
down.
not snap in 4?
It
originally?
did, but it was really like finicky.
No, it doesn't look like there is one.
I didn't play with hey big sticks. Yeah, thank you for the big sticks.
Big McNaggies from McSmankies.
I'm the only one that can see the stickers, but Colby and Joey will know that they were glorious and beautiful.
Yeah.
So
go ahead.
one thing, another thing that was like a miscommunication with the building is people were saying like if you actually built a building by snapping things together and you moved your camp, you would just lose it.
Oops, I did not
If you
do that.
hold E right now, you don't have to, but just for the sake of explaining this, and you select all the pieces that you want to be like one thing.
You can save it as a blueprint.
Yeah,
right?
you can save it as a blueprint, and then whenever you move your camp or whatever,
just
you can just
plop
select
that
that,
back
and it'll
down.
put all of those items down just as
So
you
when you
That's
move your
cool.
camp, does it just give you all the resources back that you used to make the old camp?
Yeah, well,
I
all
think
of
it
the
stores
items that
the
you've
objects.
built, yeah,
Like so
are
I
stored.
can scrap or store this. Scrap, store, replace, or it's whatever. And so if I stored it, it would put it away. And I think when you pack up your stuff, that it stores it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's,
Jake says, "Can I be Vault Boy? Is there any Fallout romance RP?"
I'm gonna.
private servers, my dude.
Yeah, I'm not gonna listen to him.
I think you can be Vault Boy, although, yeah, I think you can be Vault Boy. I think there's a mask you can get that makes
Scary.
you look at him like him.
I don't like that.
I remember I had really one of my first big actually moments in my life.
Actually,
When I was in middle school or high school, when did Fallout 3 come out? 2008?
High school, yeah, I think 2008 or 2009.
Yeah, so I got the lunchbox version of that game. And it came with the
need some wood still.
little Vault Boy bobblehead.
Yeah.
And I posted it on Facebook. I said, "Look, it's Pip Boy." And this one kid goes, "That's Vault Boy." I was like, I don't care.
I don't care. I paid money for it. I can call it whatever the fuck I
Still
want.
remember
Yeah, I
that
can
kid's
call him
name.
whatever I want. Say it live and dox him.
David Kislick.
Oh, you didn't actually have to do that. Well,
No, it's fine.
yeah.
And he was watching right
He's a
now
nice
too.
Find him.
I just doxed him for you. Oh, you don't want disease.
Yeah, sleeping bag could be diseases, bro.
Really?
Yeah,
What?
build a real mattress.
Are you?
No, it's like if it's on the ground, you can get
Yeah.
disease, right? So like that's why it's on the platform, right? Will the platform stop that, or
I
does,
have no idea.
does the platform count as ground?
Guys, I'm just building my camp here.
David, you idiot. Yeah, thanks, Matt. I got somebody on my side of the court. Oh. Oh wait, so did you just get a perk pack?
I did not.
If you hit level 8, you might have actually just got one.
I did. I just literally saw a picture of a perk
Yeah.
pack in your screen.
Hitting certain levels for the first time gives you a perk pack in addition to the every 5 levels thing.
Oh, I just.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Is there a level cap?
Yes.
What is it?
I think it's 50. No, not
No,
50.
it's not 50. There, I don't think there is a level cap.
You stop earning.
Somebody was like level 120.
You
on
stop
Reddit.
earning special points at a certain point.
Someone's
okay.
level
Because-
120.
I know.
They got to level 50 in the beta,
Yeah.
Oh right, and it retains.
and then
progress.
it retains their progress.
What's why? Why? I honestly would have just canceled my pre-order at that point. Wasn't the beta the whole game?
Yeah.
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 it
it
was.
was.
Now I got a whole new camp.
What do you do at level 120 in this game? What do you do
yeah,
at level
but
50 in this game?
but when you hit a certain
What
point,
I'm
you
doing
stop
right now.
earning special points that you can put in,
Who knows, dude?
which
People
means
love
that
Fallout.
you can't max out your skills, and there's no way to respec them.
This feels so incredibly lonely. This game.
Because I'm
It's a
not playing with
Fallout
anybody
game.
right now.
No, I know, but like,
The criticism.
it feels
or
so
peop-
quiet in like the
Yeah.
in the
Well,
wrong ways
I
for
don't know.
Fallout. Also, we're just in a
Yeah,
camp.
It's a big world,
We're in the
dude.
camp. The radio's not on, but I mean, this is what gameplay is mostly for
I'm gonna go
Fallout
this way.
games, or at least
Because
the
I
way
haven't
play
been.
them.
Have you been over here yet?
That's like a toxic wasteland.
Oh.
Fallout games may not have always been about the story for me, but they've definitely been about the characters. Like, I think about the way
Steampunk
I
Pro.
think about Fallout
Steampunk girl.
is based off of specific quests that are tied to memorable characters for me,
Yeah.
or characters that didn't even exist. Like, I guess a good example of a quest that could be done in the style of this game was, I can't remember the vault number, but the vault where everybody's dead. There's lots of them, but there's
Was it the one with the
dead people.
overseer? With the overseer contest?
Yes,
Where it's like,
but they would just like kill the person.
But they could have just left.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that kind of stuff.
And
That
then
was
the-
New Vegas.
and-
That
yeah,
was.
I forget what the vault number was, but I read like a huge essay on that.
Yeah, I
quest.
think you sent that to me. That was a really good article.
But
gonna-
like
we're gonna go
that
back
quest
this way.
literally has zero dialogue. It's just stuff written on screen.
Yeah.
I would love to see stuff like that on here.
From
I'm
what
gonna
I've
head
seen,
this
there's a good amount of that type of
That's good.
quest.
But like I gotta get some Benny action, you know.
You're not going to
I
get
gotta
any
get
Benny
some
action.
Alistair Tenpenny.
Yeah. I don't know.
You can get some of the robot action.
That's the thing though. It's. I don't know. I like so many of the characters. they've written for
There
this.
are sort of characters. They don't have a physical representation, but
You just don't see them.
they'll talk to you over the radio and stuff,
I have a
or like
negative-
intercom systems.
What's going on here?
Those radio DJs and stuff too.
No DJ actually in
What?
this one.
There's no DJ. It's just
Isn't
music.
there that one radio station with where somebody's talking though? Is that like? I'm pretty sure. Is there not like a bounty hunter radio station?
Oh yeah, but I think that's only if someone's like earned a bounty. I don't
Oh.
think there's a. I think it just
How
gives
many
you their.
radio stations are there?
There are.
There's two main ones.
I found out what Hunter Hunted is.
Yeah, well, that's
It's
what we were
it's
talking
it's
about.
matchmaking for PvP.
Oh.
So when you join the Hunter Hunted station, it starts queuing you up with other people listening to the station.
Oh.
So when I get enough players, I hunt somebody and somebody else hunts me. And
is not
for
explained
between 4 people.
at
I know
all.
it's not.
I had no idea that
Yeah,
existed.
I didn't know what that was, and then I read it online and was like, okay, cool. But so there's Appalachia Radio and Classical Radio are your music.
Yeah,
and
and
then
the
you've
other
got
things
these
you
other
get are
things that
all,
are like
like,
quest things.
Loving these games that just don't want to explain anything to you anymore.
Yeah, this is there's a couple
coming
things in
hot
here
off
where I'm
the
just like,
heels of-
what is going on?
I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter Generation Ultimate. Not a lot more than other games lately. That game doesn't. I mean, that game tries to explain things to you, but it does it very poorly.
What was I saying?
Can I RP as Lil Pump? Go for it.
You can do whatever you want, dude.
That's what
Joey
Matt
roleplayed
wants.
it as Ed.
I
so
did.
You can do whatever you want.
It was a good look. Okay. What am I doing in here? Oh,
Killing
hello.
that dude.
Huh.
Oh, you missed.
Huh. Oh, get the hell away from me.
Oh, this is so disorienting for me.
I was just here
Yeah, why are you back here?
because I have a mission and objective upstairs.
Oh.
Something sent me back here, or I missed it last time.
On the inverse of what I said about the characters, though, like there hasn't always been great characters in Fallout. Like I don't think your father in 3 is a
No.
great character.
Liam Neeson.
Yes.
Yeah, that's kind of. I mean, there are some characters in Fallout 4 like I really like, but on the whole, I don't think this game's missing much by not having NPCs. Because like the core gameplay is you just exploring empty ruins.
Yeah. It's just
Aha.
It just feels like something about it has made it fundamentally different, and I think that's because they've made it this live game
Yeah.
that
Oh.
I'm constantly picking my brain looking for what there is in here.
Huh. Look at how she's holding that gun.
They've got a lot of trappings of modern MMO light games, like similar to Destiny, where there's this public event system. It's got these persistent zones with players coming in and out and stuff. I actually don't really know how the server system in this game works. Are like people bubbling in and out of your game? Like how's that working?
No, it seems pretty
It's
consistent.
like you're just in a server and
Yeah.
that's who you're playing with.
Yeah. I mean, the only time you're gonna leave the server is if you're quitting, you get disconnected, or you're joining a friend that's in a different server.
Yeah. But again, it's just like I'm constantly just like looking for what is this game?
Yeah.
Because it's not what we now know as traditional first-person shooter Fallout. It's something different, and it's clearly trying to do something different.
Yeah.
But I don't think the entire feature set of what they're looking to do is there. I said this today, actually, when Joey and I were on our shifts, is that it feels very much like... I don't want to say that this retail release of this game is a beta test, because that's just kind of like a shitty thing that people say when they're not happy with the product.
Yeah.
But it feels to me like they're not 100% the exact direction they want to take this, and they're probably looking to see what the community is going to, how the community is going to react to this as a retail product.
Yeah.
It definitely feels like an experiment.
Yes.
Like
It-
I
it's-
100%.
like, and
am with you
that's
on
why
that.
I also think it wasn't being headed by the main studio.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
the Austin studio
Yeah.
that made this game.
I do have a
Well,
perk pack. I can open.
It was both
gonna do it.
studios.
Didn't they? But isn't it completely on Austin now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, they made it as a fully joint effort, but Austin is in charge of supporting it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. So and I actually had posed this question earlier today. Was the Austin studio? I wasn't sure how much the Austin studio had, because then actually they only pulled them into Bethesda recently.
Recently,
right?
yeah.
So I was wondering what the
upgrade
support was going to be. I didn't know who developed
Yeah.
what aspect. I couldn't remember.
Yeah. And Austin, Bethesda Austin used to be. I hope I don't get this wrong. I think it's Battlecry Studios,
I think
you're right.
which they were like a multiplayer focused studio. So I have hope that they're able to support it.
There's a perk that it makes eating dog food 3 times as beneficial.
I think a lot of
Not
people
taking
are.
that.
I think I saw a lot of concerns about performance with this game and the speed of, or the rate at which patches are going to come through.
Yeah.
Because I didn't look into the details of this, but I think there's something to do with the way this game functions or is going to make it a lot harder for them to push updates simultaneously to all platforms. I think that has to do with certification stuff for patches on consoles.
Oh,
Not sure
that
how
could be.
works.
So just to
For
bring this
PvP.
back to how the perk system works, I leveled up my endurance. They let me pick a new perk card for endurance. I picked one that I already had, so I can upgrade my original perk to a level 2 perk. So instead of taking 30% less radiation from eating and drinking, I now take 60% less from doing that.
That's really
But
cool.
of course, now I have to do, like, I can't do 3 level 1 cards. I have to do a level 2 and then a level 1.
Are there any like foil cards? Like any like super rares or something like that?
There
So
are
Joey
gold
has
cards.
one. Joey has the hacker.
This one here.
Special cards, they aren't like, they don't give you additional bonuses. They're just animated.
And they're usually like just like a 1-star thing. You can't upgrade them.
Yeah.
I also have a cool thing. I leveled up my charisma specifically so that I could share perks with team members. So I can, once you get to charisma level 3, you can select a perk. You can press the share thing, and you can share it with your team. So now anybody that joins my team will have the concentrated fire perk.
Okay.
And stuff like that. So I like that they did that. I think that's neat.
I'll be back in 2 seconds. My computer or my laptop's about today.
Okie doke. Can I leave this frickin' airport now?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go north and show off some more
Yeah, you're going to hit.
places.
I'm going to tell you, don't go towards the dam like I did. Those are level 22 enemies at this point. There's a pretty cool prison, which I spent a lot of time in, almost directly north of you, I think.
Oh.
And that's it. That's as far as I've kind of explored.
While the screen is loading, I'm gonna text my lady.
Yeah, no, it really does come down to how they update this game. Because I'm enjoying it, but it seems like right now the only thing to do is explore the map. And then once
Which,
you either
as,
get bored
as
of
of
that,
right now, totally fine with that.
Yeah, 'cause that's gonna
once I
be-
do that, there's gotta be
that's
more.
going to be like, you know, a couple dozen hours
Yeah.
just exploring the world for
Because
the
it's
first
a pretty
time.
big ass world.
So that's not like, it's a fair amount of content, but at the same time, like, this was sold as
a full
being-
price game.
yeah,
a full price
game.
like RPG. Like
and like a multiplayer experience that's going to be evolving, and yeah, obviously no one knows yet how that's going to be delivered on.
I'm happy we got this because I'm very excited to see how this game develops over the next couple weeks. Like what they like if it and I hope it's in the next couple weeks because if they take the amount of time that Bungie takes on Destiny 2 updates, this game might die
I don't know. This game will never die. Fine.
by their next couple moves.
I don't know what it is. Well, hold on. I don't know what it is about Destiny that it seems like that game's able to bounce back at least for short periods of time. Apparently not really to
Not
the
according to
extent.
Activision.
Apparently not for up to Activision standards, but this is a game that I honestly feel like this is even more not divisive, marginal for a lot of
Yes.
people. Like this game is just. There's not really as much of there's not really a chase in this game. Like I don't know if there's
Yeah, I know of, there's not.
the way when you and I actually got into it a bit about this, and like just like historically Fallout isn't as much of like a game that you have like an end game for. It's just like you kind of play it. You do like the stuff you want to do in it, and then you can put it down. Like it's not like it doesn't need like an end game grind.
Yeah.
But the way this game's designed, it feels like that there's like there's an end game, but I don't know where you're going with it.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think anybody knows really what
Yeah.
the end game is for this, or if there is
I
one.
guess, but as somebody that's a level 120, I have no idea.
So I think part of that specifically for this game is like you're fighting these survival mechanisms or mechanics your whole time. And usually in games like that, like you're trying to...
Ooh.
Oh yeah, you joined a public event. Oh,
There are throwing
Keep-
knives, and
keep-
it's my favorite weapon.
keep an eye on the sky. I think a Scorch Beast flies overhead during this at some point. There it is.
Oh!
Doesn't fight you, but that is your
That is a
Little-
level 50.
little peek at the main villains.
They're putting that dragon tech to good use, huh?
Yeah.
You like that? I mean, he's just, what if I shoot
Why
him?
isn't that Thomas the Train Engine?
Come on, you little...
I guess there's no
Why
downside.
haven't
little
you
bitty.
why haven't you turned all the dragons into Randy Savage?
I'll get there.
Yeah, so games that have like hunger and thirst mechanics, your goal is to like set up an infrastructure for yourself so that they aren't an issue anymore.
It's a survival game.
Yeah, and this doesn't really have it. You're just fighting those systems forever.
Right, but then there's also like
Well, you can farm. You can, at your camp, you
Yeah.
can set up like a farm, and you can set up like a water pump, and oh, hey, dude.
there's also like gear tiers though too, like with like what the legendaries and
Yeah.
like stuff like that. So I don't know. Like,
Oh,
are
it's
you
the
gonna
guy I waved at earlier.
Are you gonna be like decked out? Oh man, I wish this was the end of the episode.
I'm inviting him to a team.
Oh, that's a little mean. Oh no.
Wait, it's mean?
Well, no, because like we're doing a thing
Oh,
and can't
yeah.
communicate with them.
It's okay. Well, I'm doing a public event
You
right now. It's
are.
fine.
But
Yeah,
like,
but he doesn't need to be on your team for that.
I wonder if they're gonna do like gear
Well,
chase
no, because we
stuff.
both get more experience if he joins my team.
Oh,
and we
true.
both get better damage and energy resistance, too.
You are
Throwing up on him.
not doing well health-wise.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting irradiated.
You are thirsty. Very, very thirsty.
No, I don't have any water. Oh,
I think
Good boiled water.
I think they put like raids and Fallout.
I mean, that's what the nuke system is, kind of.
That's what I thought, but like that, I see that nuke system more as like the whatever those like raid islands in
Oh, yeah.
what was that?
The-
Sea of Thieves were like where it was just like you'd show up, you just get murked by somebody.
Yeah.
And that was it.
I don't know. Yeah, like what they were talking about
76, scorched.
pre-release was if you launch a nuke at an area, like high-level enemy spawns, like that Scorch Beast shows up, or multiple of them. All the enemies get bumped up in level, certain special variants of enemies show up, and everything drops higher level gear.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what higher level gear looks like or does in this game.
Well, yeah,
yet.
what does that mean in the context of? Are you just never gonna
Yeah.
starve with higher level gear?
Yeah, I have no idea. Like, I don't know if it's
This armor injects.
So some of the like end game stuff that I've seen has been like building new power armor suits. Like one of the end game things I've seen in, like, that you can like one of the missions you can get like near like level 50 is you can get a power armor like excavator suit. So like it's like a long quest and a lot of ingredients in order to build this power armor, but that feels like it's like they're moving towards like make armor sets or find like plans to build things and stuff like that. But if they want to make the game like a fun multiplayer game, they have to do stuff like that that's going to allow you to like pit that tech against other players and stuff. Oh,
not only that, but
ooh.
you're gonna need options. Like if there's one power armor set to work for, what do you do when you have it?
Yeah, exactly. Like the cool thing about that power armor set is that it increases your carry weight by 100.
Yeah, which
Oh,
also is
I
weird
just,
to me because at that point you're not going to be grinding for materials because you've already made the best thing in the game.
I think well, at the top of the show, I said, you know, I watched like 10 minutes of you playing this and was like, oh, it made me want to buy it. But then I also thought about how I just don't think that as the game is, this game is like totally for me.
Yeah, no, I can definitely see that. Like we were talking to our friend Trevor, and he was like, I don't see anything that's jumping out at me as like I need to play this game.
I feel like I can have the fun that I would want to have in in Fallout 4.
Yeah.
Which I never even completed. So.
What? You never finished Fallout 4? You didn't experience one of the most anticlimactic final missions in video game history?
Yeah.
I don't even know. I've never even had it spoiled for me. I just
Man,
don't care.
I finished Fallout Story, paused, went and got a drink, came back, and was like, all right, what's the next mission? I didn't know I finished the game. I legitimately was like, wait, I just finished? Like, what just happened? Like, there's no more? That was the storyline? Like, that's it? It was bad. It was real bad.
Hey, Obsidian,
It does.
make another Fallout
Dude, they're not
game.
going to be able to do it. Although maybe now that they're owned by Microsoft, maybe they have enough weight
Hey.
and publisher backing
Hey,
where Bethesda feels comfortable
Microsoft.
with that.
Hey, give it the program. Bill and Todd, I need you to work it out. Fallout New Vegas to Vegas.
That was a funny freeze frame right there. Oh no, my friend is running low on health.
Frame drops aren't funny, Joe.
Take this. Yo, the throwing
The
knives are
knives just
dope.
like snap to the enemy.
Yeah, I haven't used them because I had no idea they had. Fucking,
No!
Oh, he's down.
We just have fucking
Get him.
aim hacks. Oh, right in his head.
I got you, bro.
Right in his noggin.
I got you. Heal up, dude. Dude, heal
God,
up. Don't
dude.
just charge into battle.
He's good.
Come
Are
on, bro.
you guys doing something? Right
Yeah, we're
now?
doing a
Yeah.
public event. The Scorched are attacking
There's
the tarmac
5
for this
waves
thing.
of Scorched that are here because you've requested a like supply drop.
Gotcha. Is this a mission or is it a public event?
It's a public event.
Okay.
So after wave 5,
I'm happy we get to see one of these.
after wave 5 you'll get an
Giving
event
him some stim
reward,
packs.
but then also I think a government supply drop is going to drop in this area.
So this is how you trade with other players. You offer up what you want to give them. You set a price for it, and then they can then purchase that item from you.
Yeah.
Much like so if he put something up for sale, I'd be able to see a price next to it. So I hope he buys these stim packs from me because I'm trying to give him some health. And it's very nice of me. These are 96 caps each. If you can't figure out how to take them,
Oh, is he even trading with you?
yeah.
He's figuring it out.
He's being attacked. You're in the middle of a wave. Dude's too slow.
Hey, Hitman 2 came out this week.
It did. We'd be playing that if we got a press copy, but we did not.
Or, well, that or
Yeah.
like, if we didn't get a press copy of this, I'm pretty sure you would have bought a copy of Hitman 2.
Yeah.
We got around to it.
We'll get there.
It's a lot of bodies.
It's a lot of Hitman, and I really want to get into it.
Apparently, I've been listening to the Giant Bomb guys talking about it, and it's apparently extremely good. And those were the only recommendations I needed.
I mean, they're the people that I feel made that game
So there's a cargo
popular
bot coming
in
in
my
now.
circle.
So Meals, this is one of the drops. So when you finish events like that, you'll get a cargo bot that
so-
comes in and drops
Oh,
an
the
airdrop
battle
for you.
bus is coming in.
Yeah.
Joey
hear
and
the
I, the
flossies
first
from
time we
here.
saw this thing,
It was super bugged out.
it got stuck in the ground. Like we didn't know this existed, and then like a cargo, like a drop appeared in front of us, and then the ship that was carrying it, this cargo bot, started coming out of the ground and like
Yeah.
freaking out.
It was the classic Bethesda like physics glitch where we were just very confused.
Now
Oh,
those need.
Oh.
Okay. Now those need to be Macho Man Randy Savages.
thank you, cargo bot.
And apparently you can get certain enemies, or just randomly enemies will drop. Oh, there it is! It's happening.
Fuck out of here,
Oh,
cargo
don't
bot.
shoot it.
There it goes.
My people need me.
Yeah, so these blacked out things are things that
compensated
Joey
covering.
is too low level to use.
Can you pick them up?
Yeah. I got a lot of stuff.
Here's what I want. Give me Fallout 76 with like Borderlands systems. Like I just want random Fallout guns. They have the like random ass like like crafting stuff for weapons. I don't know.
sort by
It doesn't have to be
weight.
straight 1-to-1, but like
One thing that is cool about this game is, so like when guns drop from crates like this and higher level enemies, they will have attachments already on them.
sure.
And they might not be a great combination of attachments or whatever, but if you scrap the weapon, you will get the like blueprint for those attachments.
Oh, okay. I like that.
So if you find a gun that has like an extended barrel, but it also
Where we going,
has
bud?
like a
gonna leave you,
shitty other mod or something on it, and you scrap it, you can then put that, you can build that extended barrel and put it on a better version.
I'm gonna say goodbye to my friend here.
You're just gonna unsquad
Just
with him.
no, just downvote him.
Oh, he left the team himself.
Oh man, you pissed him off.
Oh man.
I think he was automatic. I think he was already doing that. All right, I'm gonna in the last little bit of time we have here, I'm gonna start moving north so we can see some new environments. That's the one thing that's pretty cool about this is this game is like biomes.
Yeah,
Like
this
no
game
other,
is huge.
No other Fallout game really has
Have
had
you
like a
seen-
huge diverse.
I've
amount of
played probably
environments.
7 hours, and I haven't gotten to a point that isn't just this woodland aesthetic.
But there's a lot of it.
yeah,
So like,
I've moved from.
yeah,
if
this
you
is
can
where
zoom
me
out
and
a bit,
Colby have gone.
we
went
vault,
this way,
and I went. Yeah, we've done that. We've done like a circle, basically what you can see right now.
but there's all this up here.
Yeah, and scroll to the right too, because it goes a lot farther.
All this over
than-
here.
yeah.
All this over here. All this over here. And then over here. And then there's like a bunch of stuff over on the left too. I really want to go to this
the
Mothman
Mothman
museum.
museum.
Dude, apparently the Mothman spawns randomly, stalks
Yeah.
you, and then disappears.
Yeah, it teleports
Yeah.
while you're fighting it. It'll
I
just
want to
teleport.
see a picture of it. I need it.
It's creepy as hell.
Have you seen like a picture? And
Yeah.
Mothman.
They teased it. in one of
Mothman
the-
Randy Savage.
in one of like the E3 things.
So we're gonna.
Just because I don't have anything much else to say about Fallout right now. Did you guys see the E3 2019 news?
Yeah,
Negative.
Sony's not.
Sony's not
going
going to be there,
Oh wow.
which
Well, they might. I mean, they might have like a level of presence, but I know that they're not doing a press conference.
I'm pretty sure Game Informer got official word they are not attending in any capacity.
Oh wow.
Which, so Sony does their own event, PSX, the PlayStation Experience,
That's not happening.
like
this year.
2
Toxic
years.
Valley.
Or sorry, 2 weeks like after E3 every year.
It's a verdant season in Toxic Valley. Enjoy the abundance.
Weird.
Are there seasons?
There might be.
Okay.
So yeah, they do PSX a couple weeks after E3, and like last year there were a lot of complaints because it was just like a couple devs sat on the main stage and like just had a conversation about game design.
Ooh,
like they
my
didn't
first super mutant.
Yeah, they didn't announce anything, and people had their hopes up that it was going to be like more announcements post
Ooh,
E3.
got him.
So this year they announced that they are skipping E3, and people and certain rumors are saying it's because they're doubling down on PSX and using it to unveil the PlayStation 5.
Didn't they cancel PSX this year?
No, they canceled like the full version for 2018.
Oh,
But for 2019, people are thinking they're going big with it.
right.
Fancy here. I'm gonna throw a baseball grenade in.
Yeah. This is where I've been
Got him.
for a very long time.
In this little
This
castle
prison
area?
is huge. There are multiple buildings. There's a public event that happens here. I love the hunting rifle, and each of these super mutants drops hunting rifle ammo.
I'm not
So
gonna
I've
go
just
that
been
way.
farming 308 ammo off of them.
I'm heading this way.
We got about 7 minutes before we're gonna start closing up here. Too.
All right. Well, let me run this way.
Well, too bad you got limited AP.
Yeah. Oh man, I
I hate that system.
hate that you're.
Time to
your
take some
sprint
psycho,
is-
baby. What did chems do to you in this game? Same shit.
Same shit.
Same shit, but it also drains your like thirst faster. Your hydration.
I have
Don't I know it?
so much water.
Try to tell you. Oh, come for your water. Yeah. So this prison's also really cool. You were just in like the court, or not the courtyard, but like the outdoor
man.
area, like the yard of a prison.
Yeah.
The public event that happens here is there is a super mutant gang that's coming to break out their leader that's trapped in there.
Oh.
And there's turrets along the
Why?
walls.
Why is it?
You gotta
This
go.
game is confusing because why are there super mutants in prison?
How many years has it been since the bombs?
The prison is run by an AI warden and Protectatron staff.
Okay.
It's actually pretty cool. But so there's turrets facing to the inside of the prison yard, and like when the event starts happening, the warden calls you and he's like, "You should go repair all the turrets," and then it's just like a giant holdout, like tower defense kind of as this gang is.
That's pretty neat.
Like streaming
So it's
in,
not just
trying to
like
raid the
defend
prison.
waves. It's like you need to go around and repair these things and keep them active as this gang tries to like get into the jail.
Yeah.
And like, oh, that's cool. That sounds very tower defensive. Yeah.
What's how many years has it been since them bombs dropped?
Like 30 or something.
Not a lot.
So this is the earliest game in the series, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is. Yeah.
By like a lot.
Yeah, the overseer is visiting places from her childhood pre-bomb drop in the early part of this game. Like she visits her high school and her college, and you have to find
How selfish.
logs.
Does she
that left.
exist as a physical character in this game?
I don't think so. My guess is like the main story.
Watch the parade.
I don't think culminates, but probably crescendos at a point where you find her body.
She's like dead. That's pretty par for the course for Fallout.
Yeah.
Whoa!
What is that?
Oh, it's the Grafton Monster. Hell yeah.
Finally, something cool.
Look at that big boy. What is happening?
Evolve looks weird now.
Oh, that's the other thing. I haven't discovered any other vaults yet.
Oh no.
Okay, so
Oh, God.
I know it doesn't matter
Oh no.
a bunch,
no.
but that thing is level 30,
Oh,
Yeah,
and
no.
you
you
are
need to
level
get-
9.
Oh no. I don't want to turn around. What the? Oh, the iBots are attacking me now.
Well, you shot the eyebot.
I didn't shoot the iBot. Where'd he go?
You went around the corner, I think. Yeah, I haven't found any vaults yet other than 76. I don't know if there are.
I
for
saw the
fact.
icon for a vault. Oh no, I
Okay.
saw an icon for Vault-Tech University. Never
Okay.
mind.
But
Oh,
they,
I got too many enemies. Oh, I got too many enemies, boys. Oh, I got too many. Hold on.
Bethesda said that they are planning to, like, in the near future, add new quests, new events, and new vaults
Big lad.
available in the world.
Raids? No.
So
Just I'm ready for them to use the word raid.
I almost wonder if the story is going to be kind of episodic in a way, and it's going to be continued via
What the hell
live
is
events.
this thing, dude? I'm gonna kill him.
So these types of like super high level creatures like this are all based off of
Like folklore in West
from West Virginia. Yeah. So the Grafton Monster is like a famous local legend.
They put Final Pam in this game, right? I think they did. They
They-
put a
they
reference
put her
to Final
house.
Pam in this.
They put a
Her
house with a
house
bunch
is
of
in it.
references.
Oh
It's
my
like
God.
it's got a metal husband and I don't know, regular husband.
I don't like the noises this thing is making.
Well, neither did all the real people it killed.
Oh yeah, dude.
Hey.
You don't let this guy take all your
Oh,
loot.
yeah, loot
No,
that.
so the loot is
It's instanced.
yeah. So everybody gets their own loot.
You're getting zip zap.
Get that sticky tar. Oh. Oh, that's gonna drop a.
Roaches.
Never mind. I'm not gonna drop a legendary for you.
Yeah, kill that guy while you're at it.
Hello.
I feel like you made a lot of caps just in this
Help.
session.
I did. I'm very excited about it.
Cool.
Well, yeah. So this is Fallout
that was a
76,
nice-
everybody.
That was a nice ending.
Head in. I'm sleepy.
Me too.
Yeah.
It's 10:13.
I have a cold. By the way, if I've been sniffling,
VCAM
you
is
can
closed.
hear it.
Yeah, VCAM's closed. Don't come here
Yeah. Oh,
after 10.
Don't follow me, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna go home, take some NyQuil, and pass the fuck out.
I'm gonna go home
Hey,
and
yeah,
play more
Colby,
of this probably.
thanks for making it out on this.
Yeah.
We're in the middle of a snowstorm, or maybe I don't know. There's
When
gotta
we
be
leave,
one.
maybe.
Yeah, who knows what it looks like
Yeah.
outside
Probably a
right
good
now.
place
We've
to.
not seen the outside world.
Yeah.
It's a nuclear.
That's Fallout
winter.
76. I hope we entertained you enough.
Is that a fucking gator?
That's a big
theme
old
park?
gator. That's a big old highway.
This, I don't know, Red Dead at some point, maybe.
Yeah, we'll do a Red Dead thing. Me and Colby might
speaking
also
of-
do
wait,
a Red
hold
Dead
on,
or
speaking
a
of-
Fallout side quest.
Red Dead Online is supposed to launch in like the next week and a half. And they haven't revealed anything about it.
No, my life is gonna end again. Oh no. All right,
Like,
get me out of here,
There's
Emilio.
an imminent trailer drop coming, I'm sure. And we can definitely show that off.
I'm pretty stoked for that.
Yeah.
We should definitely do a side quest for Red Dead Online because we all got it on PS4 and it's gonna be the best posse. I could get us into a Rockstar posse because my friend Lee works at Rockstar.
Ooh, we could do that.
I gotta talk to him, dude, because Red Dead's a masterpiece. I gotta be like, how pumped are you that the first major game that you worked on was Red Dead Redemption 2?
And you only had to work 700 hours a week.
Yeah, apparently he was indeed working.
Yeah.
I've heard from a third party that my boy was working a little on the long side. But it's worth it because they're carting him around and
Oh,
he's.
don't say that. You can't tell him that it was worth it.
I can't. But I think it was worth it. Yeah. So that's it. What turtle? This guy?
Yeah.
That's
I
the
don't know.
mythic turtle.
I'm very excited, as we finish this out, I'm very excited to actually explore this world, even if
Yeah, I am too.
I don't know how long it'll keep my attention.
We'll see, dude.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
But thanks for watching, everybody. That was Fallout 76. If you're not already following us on Twitter, Home Button TV. If you want to follow us on, are we Home Button TV or Home Button Official on Twitter?
Home Button TV. I think I've made everything Home Button TV.
Look for Home Button TV everywhere because if you follow us on Twitter, you can find out when we're doing this show live on the internet, twitch.tv, mixer.com, good stuff. Mixer.tv or mixer.com? I don't know. Channel 15 in Burlington, 215 if you got Burlington Telecom. You can go to vermontcam.org to find our airing schedule that I should know off the top of my head. I know it's Mondays at 9 p.m.
We've also started making home button side quests again, which are not streamed via Twitch.
If you like a not hour and a half home button, shorter home button, it's for you. We don't stream it. We record stuff and we talk about it, or we'll do other format things. Follow us everywhere, except for in real life, because then you'll be a stalker.
I'm going to follow you.
Cheeky breaky.
I know where you live.
He does. He's not lying. Help me. He's a maniac.
Don't help him.
Okay. That's it. Bye.